We are unfortunately at that time of year where we are not only talking about heat, but we are talking about heat index values, which is when you factor the dew point into our ambient air temperature. So let's take tomorrow, for example. In West Palm, our forecasted high is in the low 90s, 92 degrees. When we factor in that afternoon dew point of 75, that gives us a heat index value of 103. Now up along the Treasure Coast, 93 degrees, so just a degree warmer, but we have a few degrees lower of a dew point. So that makes the heat index value 103. So what the heat index is, it's that actual ambient air temperature combined with the humidity in the atmosphere. It's also known as the apparent temperature. We sometimes call it the feels like temperature. And when we get a high temperature and a high dew point, what happens is our body can't evaporate the sweat that comes out of our sweat glands. So that is our main mechanism for cooling ourselves down. So that inhibits you from being able to cool down, and it causes your internal body temperature to rise. And there is a direct relationship between the air temperature and humidity increases and also heat index values increasing. So we are likely to see some heat advisories issued later in this week, especially for Palm Beach County, because they have criteria that was put in place last year that changes the index value to 105 when a heat advisory is issued. For the rest of our area, when heat indices are over 108, that's when we see heat advisories. We get excessive heat warnings with heat indices above 118 degrees for the Treasure Coast, and for Palm Beach County when heat indice values are above 110 degrees.